Hello, dear house church friends. Hope that you had a good week this week, and I'm anticipating that your house church gathering this week is going to be a benefit to you. I want to draw our attention to this whole idea of what it means to live a life that's like Jesus, but understanding that his life was defined in large part by surrender. Surrender to the Father, surrender to his will. And oftentimes that surrender led to sacrifice. And I think that what you're going to hear today, it'll likely be challenging, but I think it's going to be encouraging to know that our lives have been brought into this relationship with God through Jesus and with Jesus, that adds such meaning and purpose, that it not only has he given us identity, but he's also given us purpose. But that purpose being lived out to see his kingdom advancing and to see us growing deeper and becoming more and more a reflection of this image of Jesus' character, it calls us to do the same things that he did, at least in principle. We may not see ourselves being called to actually be nailed to a cross, but there are many things in our lives that we are called to put on that cross, to die to ourselves in order to live in obedience and in the fullness of who God is to us and for us. So I think you're going to be encouraged. I think you're going to be challenged. I think that there's a lot of joy in this, and I think there's opportunities for us to actually really experience what it means to be called in this sober calling, to become sober-minded about it. Being a follower of Jesus is not a frivolous thing. There's so much in it. There's so much good, there's so much depth, and there's so much more. You guys have heard me say this so often. You're probably sick of hearing me say there's so much more, there's so much more. And I think Satan would want to twist that and make that so much more statement feel like there's more I got to do. There's more I got to do, and do it in our own strength. Well, I can maybe say this probably won't be a theme for you in this week's house church time together, but I want you to hear it anyways. A lot of this so much more means actually giving up more, surrendering, stopping the fight, stopping the rat race, and seeking his face. Seeking his face. It's just so important. And so my hope for you this week is that you seek the face of Jesus, and that his revelation of who he is becomes more and more and more clear to you, not just for an increase of information, but a deepening of relationship with him. I want to say in closing that you guys are very dear. You matter a ton. Your journey is being watched by God, and his care for you is absolutely immense. And he's our teacher, and he's teaching us that there are things that he's given to us, and there's things that he expects of us, and we're growing in our understanding of that. But always, every step of the way, he has you in hand. And I am so pleased with that. I'm so happy about that for my life and for yours and for our lives together. It's an honor to share this life journey with you as we follow Jesus. And so I bless you, friends, and I just ask that the presence of Jesus through his Holy Spirit would be life-changing for you. Love you very much. Bye for now.